And now, your reigning, defending, greatest wrestling podcast of all time. This is Let Me Book the Territory, the podcast for smart marks and nostalgia nerds. Featuring A-Dub.
On site, and it's on site.
B.A.
How can the heel heal off on the heel when the heel is healing?
And E-Ray.
No wrestling moves. Just hands. Just hands.
Powered by the Embrace the Turn Up Network. In partnership with the Inaudible Ruckus Podcast.
Welcome to the madness here. We've had enough of the Matrix. Time to enter the Hatrix. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, especially the upper ones. This is another episode of Let Me Book the Territory, the greatest wrestling podcast of all time, the most organically absurd wrestling podcast that you will ever hear. It is I, E-Ray, the quasi-bad guy, the Diet Coke of Evil, the man of 7/8 teeth, Crody Rhodes. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. And I am here to do my thing. And that thing cannot be done without my friends involved, because what did Snoop and them say? Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Completely different context, but we'll talk about that at another time. Gentlemen, we have first and foremost the blurriest of blurs, the gentleman who just, his internet is as slow as that one character in WWE long time ago. Makes and beans. It is Mr. CVS sponsorship himself.
Wait, you talking about me?
It worked. I did
You
it.
talking about me?
Yes.
I broke up. Let's go.
Wait, I'm plugged in. What? I'm plugged into the Hatrix. How?
It was like E-Ray talked it back into unblurriness.
What?
Yeah, I had to hate on
What?
it. I had to hate on it. He's fueled by hate.
Yes.
He's like,
Hate Nito over here.
Whatever.
Feed me
It's your
more.
boy A-Dub, the pod guy, the pod tribal chief, if you will. Hashtag Santos was right. We in the motherfucking building, but you don't know nothing about that. What's up, fellas?
what's up there, Crody? It's another wild week in wrestling. Things are happening, setups are abound, and we are on the midst or the horizon of another afternoon PLE.
Afternoon delight.
Oh yeah.
Yes, say. Boo. and that other voice you hear speaking on the ones and twos, DJ Subtle. DJ Subtlety. It is
DJ
that guy.
Subtlety saying the quiet part out loud.
Whenever we can.
Right.
I'll do it again.
Do it again.
Here to ruin your jokes.
Wicked. It
Taking your
is
inside jokes
B.A.
outside.
Bigelow. What's going on, Crody?
Oh, my Crotis. What is going on? My Crotis.
We are the
It's B-A-D-V-I-C. AKA Black IRS, AKA the Beaver, the motherfucking East, B.A. Bigelow, B.A. Goodell, B.A. Crody with the Brodies in the building. What's happening, fellas? Feels good to be back after a week.
Live from the
off.
Hatrix.
Right.
Yes.
Love it. We are back. Right. Broadcasting live from the Hatrix, just hovering over the
Late night with the Hatrix.
Speaking of hate, please, Torontoans and other people who are affiliated with things that we are not, don't shoot us. We might be in your city. We just here to have some fun and
like the
have
six.
plays on words.
Please.
Don't murder us. But with
please
that
don't.
We
said,
like the 6. Don't turn them into 9s on us. Please don't.
right. It's upside down. You're a 9 now.
No.
Like,
We
no.
don't want no problems.
I'm a 9.
No problems. Nine. No. No
Oh,
problems. But wait. We got some breaking news here, right? Breaking motherfucking news. So coming this Friday, as you guys are listening to the pod, the new WWE Speed Champion has been crowned, ladies and gentlemen. The belt kind of looks like a tribute to like the African, like Pan-African flag with all the colors on it and shit. There it is. And it is our guy, Ricochet. So we're gonna go to our senior. We're gonna go to our senior Ricochet correspondent, Niggashay. BA, like, give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts, cause he heard you talking all that shit. So he went and main evented Raw, and now he won the Speed title, and he's coming to your city, and he's gonna hit you with a 630. Take your family, BA. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, live from the Hatrix here, A-Dub and E-Ray. Yeah, so all I gotta say is in regards to that, good for Ricochet. I'm happy he finally won something. The Speed title, prestigious, like you said, looks like something from like a Pan-American like games or some shit. Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
But Ricochet, if you hit me with a 630, like I told these fellas in the chat, I ain't selling shit like Big T, aka the Hawkster brother, cause that don't work for me. Brother.
Oh man,
Brother.
just wanted to get that out there as the year of the Black Champion continues. Shout out to BA for saying something positive about Ricochet. I'm so proud of you, brother.
Right. I
Hey,
was
man.
like, blew my mind. I was like,
How could I hate? Like I said,
the blackness. It's too black.
I just want him to be better than me. That's all.
Ricochet look at you. Papa, I don't want your life.
I don't want
Oh my god. Man, somebody cue up that Gavin DeGraw. I don't want to be anything other than I want to be. Trying to be baby.
Did BA neg Ricochet into title victory?
Yeah, that's almost better than Dragon Lee never winning a match, but always having a title shot.
And then
It's incredible.
let's be real here. Ricochet,
shit.
it's the Speed Championship. He's gonna lose it in like what, the next week? Like,
There's the hate.
how that
There's
works.
the hate.
I had to be real.
There's the hate.
That too.
And he's gonna lose
Just
it
had
to
to be
Dragon
real.
Lee, damn it.
Yes,
Bring it all full
The
circle.
ultimate irony.
everybody getting over
Speed.
with
Speed
speed.
to lead championship.
Oh, he's gonna lose it to
is.
Dragon Lee in a match that is special guest refereed by Keanu Reeves.
That only lasts for 8 seconds. If you guys run less than 14 seconds at a time, your legs will explode. Oh God! Hit the ropes!
Right.
Knee juice everywhere. Well, that'll look good for your career, Crody. Guys. Yeah, I was like, well, never mind. Too many questions. I'm asking too many questions. The questions that need to be asked, though, for real. How do you ninjas feel about the 2024 WWE Draft? Yeah.
Honestly, they could have just locked the rosters and called a few niggas up. Like, not enough
Basically.
happened. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to see the fucking Fox dancing robots, big ass Terry Cruises and shit. Like that was
fucking lean all the way in. Like, I like that part because the fact
some
that
trades.
they
Do
leaned
some
all the way in.
switches.
They was like,
Yeah.
you know what? This is a real draft. We got the Fox NFL people here. We got
it was so bad.
USA executives in here. I'm like, you know what? This is stupid as shit, but at least you're leaning all the way in. You telling me
So
that
what-
you're deciding the
They gotta
future of the
lean in.
brand with Alondra Blaze and the Dudleys? I'm not rolling, guys. I'm not.
Well, okay. Does anyone have the list up of the draft?
Let me grab it.
Because I mean that might be too much to ask for like, professional podcasters. But I just thought I'd throw that out there for you guys. What I do know, number one pick, Bianca Belair.
Clap for
Ladies
the
and
black
gentlemen.
woman.
There we go.
What am I doing?
I don't know.
There it is. Yeah.
Hey, hell yeah! Shout out to Bianca Belair, first black woman to get first pick ever in the history of the draft. I loved it. Showed like just how fucking dope she is. Yeah, give her everything. She's great.
100%.
I love Bianca. Bianca's great. How about that?
And shout out
Loves it.
to Carmelo Hayes getting picked on Friday. Comes out there immediately, looks our civil rights icon Cody LaAnthony Rhodes in the eye and said, "Hey, you said you come at the king, you best not miss. When I shoot, I don't miss."
Just saying.
I loved it.
I mean, technically missed, but
I mean,
but that was black on black crime. No.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. Speaking of which, shout out to Chief Heat, Peter Rosenberg. He pulled the card. He got Cody LaAnthony on the pod. Great interview. And yeah, that guy Greg did something that I finally like, oh, I love that. He asked him about how he feels about those memes of him being lumped in with black civil rights icons and shit. And Cody answered it exactly as you would expect. He's like, how do you feel about this? Because like they're photoshopping you in with all our black civil rights leaders, really just kind of giving you the stamp of approval that we really rock with you, similar to how back in the day with your dad and his gimmick, that people really gravitate, the black folks really gravitate to that. How do you feel about that? And of course he got a little choked up, man. He felt it. He's like, it's gonna sound stupid, but I feel honored. It's like it's like I know it's something silly, but he's like, I'm not black. It's like, but my daughter is, and to be a part of, to like, and again, my dad having that reputation of, being in high regard and esteem by the culture is like, I just appreciate that. I know it's funny and sometimes it's ridiculous, but yeah, I was like, I think it's dope. I think it's cool. And I was like, good on you.
Biggest standard of approval in the world is when black folk fuck with you. Flat out.
Yeah.
Flat out. Because we took a genre that didn't exist in the 80s and turned it into the number one genre of music in the world because we fucked with it.
As a whole, though, we took the misfortune of things in clothes in jail that were too big that fit on people because they didn't give a shit about them and turned into a whole style that took over the 90s and 2000s, and that's why they was wearing 4X white tees and jabots and all that bullshit.
Oh, that's where you went? I was thinking my black tee. I mean, you were just thinking violent.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
I rob in my black tee. I kill in my black tee. That's the lyrics of that song.
Shit.
That's a dub.
Yeah, I don't listen to that one. That's that
black
dark
Air Force
What?
One.
You remember Black Tee? You right? It had Gucci on it,
No,
Jody Breeze.
No.
I definitely have that on a burnt CD.
I listened
sure.
to White. The White Tee song was the one I knew because I heard it like 3 years before it ever made it outside of Atlanta. I was going to Atlanta every summer with my family. My family's from Atlanta. So much like Cody Rhodes, I'm also very much ties to Atlanta. I got hoes in Atlanta.
That was my shit.
Yeah.
I killed my community in my black tee.
Right. I sell drugs to the community in my black tee. No. We didn't sanction this. Oh no, that's not what we're doing. No, it's not.
My black tea.
Well, don't say no other rhymes with that. Don't you do it. No. Anyway,
yeah.
Do we have any of the draft stuff up? Are we gonna talk about the draft?
Yeah.
Do we care about the draft?
I got the list up. I got the list up here.
Keep it real. Y'all
The draft was just whatever. I honestly, it was just meh to me because it was just like things I expected to happen. There was not a lot of big surprises outside of all the NXT call-ups.
I was about to flame your ass up. I was like, wait, so you expected Blair Davenport to get drafted with her 76-year-old face? Oh,
I know you were so mad when you saw that. Yeah, you did. He did the thing.
Well, guys, I couldn't help it. Sorry. Couldn't help it.
E-Ray, I almost legitimately called you when Blair Davenport got drafted.
That is hilarious.
Well, okay. Let me talk to you. Let me get you to understand. These are certain things that. Let's talk about our gripes about the draft there, because y'all don't have much nice shit to say. So if you ain't got nice shit to say, let's use the bad shit to just shit on everything.
Yeah.
We in the Hatrix, baby. Dial it up. Put that big cork plug in your brain.
Droid. All right, we here now.
I know Kung Fu. Yeah, we need that type of energy.
I can fly a helicopter now.
This is my thing. I'm gonna give you right. I'm downloading schematics in my head right now of all the hate about the draft. So have your hatred ready. This is just a hate off. Fuck it. Drew and Kendrick have inspired this. Shout out to y'all. That's right, Crody. My biggest hate was NXT all together, and when people got called up, it was like too much non-kayfabe shit. Why is Lexus Kang sitting there? He was the happiest person for everybody. Yes, he's
a heel. Be a heel.
I was like, hey.
Unless he was being annoying on purpose.
But I loved it for him because I was like, that's a good guy right there. But I also wish they didn't necessarily capture it. But it was like a weird dynamic for me. Also, when Pose Feathers got called up, literally Roxy and everybody else was just like, yeah, she's crying. Then Blair got called up. And everybody's like, "Oh yeah, great!"
Yeah, shouldn't nobody be happy for
right
Blair?
Next to her.
Blair was
that's a shitty.
Blair was running around being a domestic terrorist for NXT for like 6 months.
And so Ruka, who snatched her soul and her NXT career. I was like, "Oh, you're happy for it too?" Okay, I guess. Very interesting. So that was the type of thing that I'm like, "That's okay, whatever."
I got a humongous gripe.
Okay.
Literally,
you next.
Everybody stayed in the same place they were at outside of the NXT call-ups.
That's not true.
And LWO went to Raw.
That's not.
Everything else is pretty much the same.
Shinsuke went to SmackDown.
Who?
Shinsuke. He's not gonna go terrorize people on Friday nights. Yeah, and making him work more. I don't like it. Giovanni Vinci got moved to SmackDown after he got excommunicated.
Right. That's racist.
BA, you know your girl Tegan Knox got moved to SmackDown. Come on, you saw that.
You saw that.
Was that televised?
That's on social media, I believe, on Dubs.
Yeah, I was like that with White Blade. Both of those things didn't even happen on TV. It's like, oh yeah, and White Blade.
They just threw a fucking computer generated like Raw had on Dijak. Like I wouldn't even really hold that.
I can see his head still. This is a bad job. Just photoshopped it where they cut the head in the hat too early. Just like. Garbage. That's the back of his head right there.
And the Final Testament got moved to Raw so they can stop beefing with the Pride. Can we talk about that name?
Come on.
Can we talk about that name, guys?
Isn't that
was that the first time that's been announced?
Yes. 100%.
I thought that was the name of that new Lion King prequel. The Pride.
Oh, what, Mufasa?
Oh,
No, that's gonna be
Mufasa.
the prize like team finisher.
Mufasa.
They're gonna hit him with the
I'm gonna see a
Mufasa.
Mufasa movie. Two for
Look at that
Mufasa.
Mufasa. Too Fasa. Too Fasa. Too fast, too Fasa. It's about to be a whole franchise.
Too fast, too fast. Fast Fasa.
Too fast. Oh. Oh man.
The fate of the Fasa.
Too fast, too furriest.
Scar and Fasa.
Scar and Fox.
Mufasa Tokyo Drift.
I was about to say.
Because fuck it. Fuck it.
Mufasa
Tokyo
6.
Pride. Oh
Tokyo
my
Pride.
The fate of the Fasa is crazy. Oh shit. I can't wait to see Mufasa driving side by side with Simba and Nala. driving V8 Camaros. Just it's all about family. Raw.
And Michelle Rodriguez as Nala.
Listen here, Foss.
I want you to the end.
You know-
ride or die. Roar or die.
Oh man. Rafiki is Ludacris's character.
Oh man.
He is here.
Scar teams up with Cypher and the rest
The
of the
royal
villains.
penis is clean, Your Majesty. Well, thank you. Mufasa shit.
Scar and Braga coming
man.
for revenge.
Right.
With Jason
Just
Momoa.
Oh yeah.
This is probably a terrible time to mention this, but I don't fucking care. We're here.
Fuck it.
Lion King 2, Simba's Pride is a fucking fantastic movie.
I've never
I love
seen
You know what, E-Ray? I saw it. It came on like
It
after
goes so hard.
I was shocked to see how good it was myself. This is such a random fact you bring that up
Shit is
because
crazy.
my kids and I were watching Lion King like a month ago, and we
fire.
fell asleep, and that came on, and I was watching. I'm like, wow, I didn't know this movie was this good. This is a solid storyline.
The
This makes
music.
sense.
The music is fucking fire.
It is a
love
great
that shit.
soundtrack. I was
It's
shocked.
incredible.
They cared
I
about
listen-
that movie, even though it went
I was
straight to
like-
video.
And I don't like, let this be known. Disney, hear me now, motherfuckers. I don't like any of your sequels. They're all trash. They're all grabs, like money grabs, cash
Oh yeah,
grabs.
take advantage of the
that
kid
one-
dollar.
Like, can you imagine going to see Hercules 2?
There's a Hercules too.
I don't know.
Yeah,
If
I'm
it was,
sure
I ain't
there
see
is.
it.
There are 1,000% is on Disney Plus.
Where my Chris?
Some-
I need a Chris Rock voice changer. If it was, I wouldn't say it.
nigga. That's all I have to say. it needed to be there.
No, but there's definitely a like a everything else too. It's like a Mulan 2. There's
There's a
fucking
Mulan too. Bullshit.
Doc, look it up.
Go on Disney Plus, man. You'd be surprised.
I'm trying to think. What's
There
the
is a
other one?
Hercules
Oh,
too. It's a prequel.
a Goofy movie 2.
See,
A
there is.
goofier movie or some shit.
That's when he's
I've
in
never
college.
Seen it. Never seen it.
He's in college. It's wild. You
There's
should
a
watch
Mulan
it.
too.
Nope.
For what? For
Nope.
why?
You,
Cause
Hey, you know
money.
Money. Money. Yeah.
Bobby,
yeah.
what's your dollar?
Money. Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out to
R.I.P. Shaq.
R.I.P. Ozzy. That
Yes,
guest part.
sir.
Another again. Fuck the draft. I'm sorry.
That draft sucked, man. It was
Guys,
speaking of money grabs. our
Listen, we're
attention
trying.
grabs.
We're trying to talk about the draft, but there's so many more interesting things outside of this draft that are way
let's
funner to talk
the
about.
more interesting things.
Shout out to Shaq Gaspard. I didn't really know 2 things about him. One, he had already started transitioning outside of the business, and he was doing like crazy other shit. He was the body for Kratos.
Really?
Did not know that for God of War 4. That's his
wild.
body. I was like, that's fucking incredible. Number one. And he was doing like some other voiceover work and stuff in that realm, and like all types of things like that. So that was like shocking to me, which was dope. Also, another nephew of mine was born. Shout out to Atreus Ray Grissett. Speaking of God of War,
Hey,
I laughed my ass off because I was speaking to my cousin, and we were saying, I was like, oh yeah, I think my brother named my nephew after God of War. He was like, Kratos? we laughed for a solid hour. Like, can you imagine a fucking kid being named Kratos?
Yes.
That's too fucking powerful.
Yes.
There's no possibility. You're not going to be, I can't be named like Kratos Grissett and just be like,
you can't be normal at that point.
Yes, they just be looking, Bill, okay, Billy, all right, Janet, okay, Kratos. Why does this 6-year-old child have a full-grown beard and just smashing things? He throws the desk at them. Like, why does he have the chains of Olympus wrapped to his arm? Fucking nuts. But shout out to him. Family, all the family. See, we tie it all back together.
Either have to be a professional athlete or a killer.
Yeah,
or both.
One of those extremes.
Aaron Hernandez. Oh, I'm saying the quiet thing out loud. I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's just coming out of my pores.
Shout out to OJ. Oh, RIP. He said the quiet thing.
The things are being said. Thank you,
I don't know if what you said was the quiet part. It was just the part.
Yeah.
Hey, man. YouTube shorts. Some white guys are grilling OJ about talking about it. He was like, hey, man, I ain't talking about it.
Do you, well, how about I come to your house and we talk about it together?
Like, first of all, if you really think he did it, why would you pester him? I mean, you're pestering a double murderer. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
If you really think he did it, you leave that nigga the fuck alone.
He wasn't young at this time either. He was retired with some issues. So if he did what he's alleged to have done, I wouldn't be asking him.
Exactly. When he was alleged to have done this, he had 2 bad knees and still evaded the cops for 30 minutes before hopping in the Bronco. And that was after stabbing 2 people multiple times. So if you think he did it, stop fucking with that man. R.I.P. OJ.
That's fucking wild. Yes, R.I.P. OJ.
Do we have anything else to talk about since we're not talking about the draft?
This is how bad the draft was.
Right.
So do we want to talk about Odyssey Jones getting redrafted to Raw?
Did that really happen?
Yeah, he got
social media announcements.
Yeah, he got redrafted to Raw.
He did. That was really a thing.
I'm mad.
I told you, man, the draft was so bad.
All right, you got me. Y'all got me. All right,
we're done. EW bad. Let's try it.
No, it wasn't, because the presentation was actually good. You can't do that one. Sorry, I'm feeling it.
And Apollo Crews got drafted to SmackDown, so he can go.
Tom Cruise?
Apollo. Yeah, Tama Cruz. Apollo and Tama Tonga did the fusion dance.
Tama Cruz.
Not to be confused with Tayo Cruz. You are my own. You will be lonely, even if you're down. Oh my God. I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying. Damn. Luda. Rafiki. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all wanted an episode from us. I don't know what's happening. It's over. We're broken. This is what happens. We get slap happy.
Man, Luda screaming Rafiki on a record is wild. He probably really would do that.
Oh my gosh, my brain is broken. Can we speak about other things that are better than the draft, which was also broken?
Hashtag Santos is right.
Oh man, that was that. There we go. Let's get into it.
Some graps.
Hey, where's my guy at? What are we gonna do?
Let's do it.
Thank you. We're doing it.
Thanks, Tone.
Oh, right. Shout out to Tone LOC. And nope, I'm not gonna do it because that was.
And what, blank check? Is there a blank check too?
Nope.
I wish.
Yeah.
I'll be watching that bitch right now on my iPad.
If y'all knew my brain, I'm so happy y'all don't know my brain, because if you said the movie, I'm going to it. I'm just diverting this whole pod. But
which movie? First Kid?
Oh, no, God, no.
Stop. Santos was right.
Surf Ninjas?
He rode, what?
Surf
What you
Ninjas?
gonna say?
He said it.
Surf Ninjas!
Leslie Nielsen as a cyborg samurai.
Dumb did it.
Fuck
He
that
broke
whole
the show.
movie. Ernie Reyes
the
Jr. and Kelly Hugh. That's all I need, baby. And Tone LOC.
And don't forget orange hair Rob Schneider.
Oh yeah, Rob Schneider.
Ponzu, dudes.
I don't know Adam Sandler yet, dudes.
Right.
Little homie playing his Game Gear controlling Leslie Nielsen.
Right.
Oh, that was wild.
That was his
That
mystical
movie is
power.
incredible.
You gotta
That
tell
is
me
one
the
of my
people
favorite movies
that had
ever.
to have been from like the people that made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Who cares?
That had to.
No, that probably was made by the people that made Three Ninjas. Like Three
That
Ninjas
tracks.
Kickback. Three
Surf
Ninjas,
Ninjas.
High Noon and Make a Mountain. Or
Oh, with the
Naked Mountain.
Hawkster.
Yeah.
The Hawkster's in that movie.
I know. It's a terrible movie. Never putting that guy over. Just
Don't worry, he will.
anywho, you're right. He'll do it for me. He'll fly back in time 400 revolutions around the sun, brother. Sorry. Shout out to Kelly Hugh. Most beautiful lady ever. I've loved her ever. If you ever listen to this, Kelly Hugh, just know we could. Anyway,
Just want to let you guys know
Out
Surf
of-
Ninjas is available on Prime Video right now. I'm definitely watching it this weekend after Backlash.
shit.
probably gonna watch it.
Yeah, that's happening.
No lie.
Shout out to
Is
Kelly
Tone
Hugh.
LOC still alive?
Huh?
Is Tone LOC still alive?
Yeah, niggas like that don't die.
Okay.
I hope he's still alive.
I hope he is too.
He
'cause
is.
If not,
He is.
all right. Peace. Anywho, trying to get on track here. I know
just
we've
killed
wasted so much of your time, but I don't care because it's fucking hilarious. Guys, it's E-Ray here, your friendly neighborhood bad guy. And when I'm not booking the territory or bringing the motherfucking ruckus, you can catch me on my show, Binge Flicks and Chill, where I'll bring my personal outrageous perspective to some of the latest and greatest in television and movies today. You'll laugh, you'll cry, and you'll probably never look at your favorite shows or movies the same again. But tune in and let the binge begin.
All right, so after
Santos
the LWO
Escobar
beat the Legato tag team of the Berto Angel Scar Chest brothers, which don't have the scars in their chest anymore, so I guess they're healed. They're not werewolves anymore,
They're cured.
which sucks because they should have the scars in their chest now because White Blade is getting ready to show up. So we need this.
True.
I need
He
White
needs
Blade
this.
to like fight the werewolf brothers and then have to fight Ilya Dragunov. I need that to happen. I don't care.
Right.
Yeah, just turn this whole shit into Buffy.
What happened
Like
to
just
DJ
fighting
Nightwolf?
random
I think he's hurt.
Right, where is DJ Nightwolf?
I think he's hurt.
Well, he better use his animality shit.
I was about to say, man, shit.
But anyway,
Playing
after
with
Up
that,
XB, motherfucker. Sorry.
after that match was
Friendship.
over,
Again.
Santos comes out and lets Rey Mysterio know that he's been scouring the internet for the footage of who attacked Dragon Lee.
Oh, he entered the Hatrix.
Yeah,
Everybody is
he did.
Getting crowded in here.
And then
surprise, asshole.
he found more hate. And then who was it? Carlito. Because what does Carlito do? Stabs people in the back.
He spit in the face.
Or in the club.
Oh, I thought he spit in people's face that want to be cool.
That's what I thought too. But I guess he's stabbing folks
Well,
now.
I mean, everybody in
2024.
LWO wants to be cool, but Carlito is cool.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's why he literally looked as it was happening like,
Huh?
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
you know what he should have did. This is what would have made this. See, this is the difference between like them and us. Like if you know if we was back there, I give y'all one guess. Dub, if we was back there, how do you think that would have played out? What would Carlito have said? Well, one of two things is acceptable answers.
That ain't me.
That's what wasn't me. Like,
Die on the lie, baby. You die
with
on
the
the
lie.
lie.
Die with the. That wasn't me. That would have been the funniest shit ever.
Santos in a wig. That wasn't me.
Right? That wasn't me. You can't even see. It's blurry.
Oh my God. Hold on. My arm's way bigger than that. Hold on. You see
Come
me.
on.
Ray, you see me. I've been in the gym.
Come on.
My arm's way bigger than that.
BA, do you considering recent times, what would be the second acceptable answer?
Recent times.
Already know.
That was one of my kids.
Nope. I don't know what BA got going on.
Cut B on B.
That was my son.
I broke. Matrix.
The other answer would have been Carlito looking at Dragon and like, I hate you. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate your mask. I hate everything about you.
Right. Hate the way you lose.
I hate the way you fail up.
Popping ass. Like, what is that?
See, mine would have been.
I keep
BA's in the Cayman Islands.
When you lose, you
That's
get
what I
title
was
shots. I had to lose my Intercontinental title to Ric Flair's old ass.
So, okay. My apologies. There were 3 acceptable answers. That was also a great answer. The third one that I thought was obvious that nobody touched on was, that's clearly AI.
Oh yeah. Duh. AI
He made
can be
that.
blamed for everything now.
That's AI.
That's clearly AI.
Absolutely.
Facts.
So he didn't. Instead, he panicked and he pushed fucking Dragon Lee into Rey Mysterio, hit him with a backstabber, and then ran out. That was fucking elite hate. Like, oh, fuck it, might as well catch you in the back. Spinal. And then he left. Great time. And he ran off in the crowd. I was like, this is hilarious. He looked so confused. Like, I don't know what's happening. I'm out of here. That was fucking hilarious.
Because you know what
Shout out to
happened?
Carlito.
In that moment, he was just overcome with hate. And now he's like, I gotta lean into it now. Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah, you gotta get your last.
Oh yeah.
The jig is up. Gotta get my last now.
Yeah, he was cool. He was cool hanging out with Dragon Lee again. He got that hate out right before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, now we cool again.
Yeah. Whew.
Nah,
sometimes
cool.
just
But then they got drafted together, which was hilarious.
Carlito and Dragon Lee.
He's
So-
not in the crew no more.
Awkward.
A little bit.
But
Where do we
is
see this
Carlito the 10th person to turn on Rey Mysterio?
At
I
least
think so.
there's a supercut somewhere of everybody who's ever turned on Rey Mysterio. It is hilarious because they
It's
just
so easy.
tossing his ass. Ah! Like Batista, that shit was hilarious. He clotheslined his whole head off. Then to put his head back on. This shit looked like Death Becomes Her. His shit was fucked up. Yeah, like I said, where does this go from now? Do you think Carlito joins Legado? Does he do his own thing? Does he join what seems to be brewing with Dominic? Get some of that more of that hate off?
Well,
The ultimate hate move. You know, Dominic hates his
Legado
dad.
and LWO are on separate brands now. So, I mean, unless they do trades next week, which I know. Yeah, they could probably do trades. Carlito's just going to be
They
over
can
there
do
beefing.
anything. It's a fake draft. They could just draft Barney for no reason. Oh, and Raw picks, sleeper pick, Barney.
Right.
Hey, boys and girls.
Wait, but did you see the ticker? They had like projected picks. I was like, who the fuck are making projected picks? Like, what are we talking about?
You know, you didn't even see that one coming.
Booker
That was
T
like,
on Raw
he was a
as
sleeper.
the special draft analyst. Like,
Yeah.
and then the first thing he says is, who's going to draft the NXT champion after champions are locked? Like, Booker, do you even know what's going on? Or do you just show up?
Do you do your job? No.
No.
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. Deal with it.
Booker just be showing up. Like, where you need me?
I love it. Oh, it's just like me. That's all I do here. Point me in a direction, turn on the mics, just unleash. E-Ray.
Leave.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the room? Oh, a person that's not in it. I don't know. Shit. You asked me a question, I answered. I forgot. What did I say again?
Oh, man.
You asked me a question.
But outside of Carlito, get drafted with a crew he don't run with no more, which is weird. We got the return of Braun Strowman. He was drafted and then 10 minutes later showed up after JD McDonough got punched in the face with 3 Super Bowl rings. That was great.
Oh, that was Raw.
Yeah.
That was great. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we done talking about SmackDown?
Did not really happen on SmackDown. They was drafted niggas.
Melo and Cody fought, and that was like it.
Greatness.
Oh, yeah.
As
It
far
was,
as
okay. I mean, we talked about that.
Okay,
It was fire.
fair.
It was great.
Fair enough.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
Melo does Melo things.
To Raw we go. Yes. Did you see the bruise or whatever on that man's face?
That's not a bruise. That's a whole new person growing.
That
looked like
is a hematoma.
Greg
Like-
Nicotero makeup and his finest, man.
was like, what
They did a
the
good job.
He
Right.
looked like fucking Dark Man, like mid transformation.
Right. Somebody get the bandages.
Right.
That is disgusting. I want to throw
They
up.
turned that nigga into Two-Face.
Yeah, I was like, damn. And so does this mean, this is the question that I think everybody had after watching that segment in Monday Night Raw.
Is Patrick Mahomes a heel?
Yeah, you said it.
I mean,
That's all I want to know.
I mean,
He definitely is a heel in my eyes. If he ain't his brother. His
You see
brother
how they do
definitely
us?
is.
You see, oh yeah, his
brother
every
is a
single person
huge heel.
around him is a heel, and Patrick is just trying to hold it together. Come on, guys, don't do this to me. Come on, Dad. Don't even. Yeah, my dad one time he did this, and he was smoking some weed. And my brother.
Dad got 3
Everybody
DUIs.
around.
Brother's just
I
a
really
hot
hate
piece
my
of
wife,
shit.
but I love her, but I hate her to death. Like I get it. I get it, Patrick.
Chasing her since the 7th grade.
legitimately.
Now that I got her, I really don't like her.
Right. I think she got me. And I'm trapped. Save me. Save
Help.
me, black women.
But
She hit a nigga with reverse psychology in the 7th grade because she just knew. Damn.
She knew he was the one. Again, Patrick Mahomes is a heel. He gave his Super Bowl rings to Logan Paul. Walked in with Logan Paul and I Show Speed. And who else was there? Somebody else was there.
bunch of linemen.
That big old prime chain.
Yeah, big
Oh, yeah.
prime
That's
chain.
what made him a heel to me. I was like, ew, prime?
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean,
Hydrate yourself
that's
better.
another thing I think about. I'm like, is that copyright infringement? Because that prime really makes me think about
Cedric Alexander?
prime time.
Alexander?
Oh,
No.
Deion?
Yes, Deion Sanders. That's the only prime I respect, nigga. Anyway, shout out to Logan Paul. Looks good with the championship. Having fun. I'm not mad at it.
Can't wait to watch you
he
lose
turned
it in
and showed the
Cleveland,
world.
brother.
He
Yeah,
showed the
is.
world Patrick Mahomes' true colors, and I love a heel. That's why I've been rooting for him for so long, because I know the real Patrick. You seen him this whole year. What the fuck, stupid wide receiver bitch ass nigga. I'm trying to win. Shit.
I'm trying to
What the
beat
fuck
Brady.
are you doing, Tony? You suck. You suck ass. Fucking Rice. You don't know how to drive in Texas? Shit. shit. Trying to win championships.
Oh man.
He showed his true colors. We knew. I knew this whole time what Patrick Mahomes was on, but I love him, so doesn't matter. But yes, Logan Paul, fantastic job. I can't hate him. I love it.
He gets
I love
better and
everything
better
he's
as a heel every week.
Just don't do no more clam slams. I don't need to see you do that.
DIY got drafted to SmackDown. Johnny,
there's a difference.
Johnny taking that belt off of Logan at SummerSlam. Are we with it?
Oh, I think I like that.
That'd be beautiful.
I kind of like it, but I don't think I like it. No, I changed my mind. I don't like it.
It'd be
sounds
beautiful,
good,
but it's not gonna happen probably.
Yeah, never. That's not
him
happening.
winning the tag titles over A-Town Underground or whatever the hell. That's more of a moment.
Yes. And I don't think they're gonna hold it that long. I think it might be on somebody else by like in a couple weeks.
They probably will hot potato the shit out of these titles.
No, I don't think it's gonna hot potato. I just think somebody else gonna get it now. I think that was just to pop the crowd. Like, oh, these losers. And now they doing a little thing, but nobody cares about them as champions. So they gonna have this battle royal. I think Street Profits or somebody over there gonna get it.
Street Profits, I could see.
And then they gonna carry it. And then now imagine Street Profits and DIY having a fucking knockdown drag out at SummerSlam.
Well, Pretty hard. Deadly's on SmackDown still. Forget about them.
I forgot about it because they changed their music.
Oh.
I hate that music. That music ruined that gimmick for me. It's like, all right, go catch some more RKOs or some shit. Sorry.
Damn.
Yeah, music can take you a long way, guys. Don't let them fuck up your music. What else was meant to be said about that? Braun Strowman came out, which popped me because fucking Braun Strowman made me so happy. He was about to slap Patrick Mahomes because Patrick Mahomes is a heel.
Yeah, he is.
It's incredible. And you know who stopped him? Ricochet.
The lineman? Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Jey Uso.
WWE.
Oh, they're interchangeable to me. They're all black.
Yeah, Jey Uso.
That's terrible. It was Jey Uso.
I thought it was Ricochet for some reason. I was like, that don't sound right, but maybe it was.
Jey Uso was the number one pick for Raw. There's a huge difference between him and Ricochet. About 6 rounds of difference.
That's what I hate.
Just point me in a direction, and I'm going.
No, it's like 3. It's like
I'm in the Hatrix.
I ain't gonna hate too much, but
I'm fully into the Hatrix. I'm jacked in.
Maybe that was the purpose of the draft, to give them a ranking. Like, who's the most important on these shows? Like, as far as
somebody else said that, and I'm
like you just kind of know by card positioning.
But you got and not to say this is like a good thing, because AEW doesn't keep up with it really, the rankings that they have. Like, I thought the concept of that was pretty cool at first until they just forgot about it. So maybe because they're trying to make it more pro wrestling.
What do you mean though? Hook lost his belt to Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho has to be the number one contender for the FTW championship, right?
Yeah, the non-sanctioned belt that Chris Jericho just had to win.
Yeah, because he has to win them all.
I gotta have them all. Right. I'm still gotta get put over, brother.
Gotta catch them all.
I hated the NWO, but I am the NWO now.
Digital champions.
Ridiculous.
Save the digital
world. Chris Jericho stealing all the championships so that they can be the all-time Grand Slam champion.
That's a great theme song.
Oh man, we're ridiculous. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't care.
By that logic, BA, Drew McIntyre is important because he was a 3rd-round pick, but not as important as Tiffany Stratton.
They're not in the same ranking, Dub. You can't say that. They're not. You got to pick somebody that Drew McIntyre would wrestle to give that comparison, and then give it credence.
Not as important as Ludwig Kaiser.
No,
Ludwig Kaiser.
Okay.
Drew McIntyre is more important than Ludwig Kaiser.
Okay, because Ludwig Kaiser was a number 1 pick, and Drew McIntyre was a 3rd round pick.
Oh, well, I don't know. That's why they're theories.
He dropped in rank. If we're looking at this as a real draft, he dropped in ranking. He was a high pick, but he dropped in ranking because of the elite level hatred that he had. And it was like, this guy doesn't seem like a team player to me. And it was like the reports came out, kind of like the dirt sheets. He had some bad tweets, and it was like, we can't touch him right now. It's too early. He might got some shit coming up. Yeah, let's let him fall to the 3rd round. Then we'll pick him up. Smooth play by Raw.
E-Ray doing the draft better than Raw.
I see what you did.
That they even actually thought to do. So good job. Way to get him some mean bell there, E-Ray.
Hey,
so
what I'm here for.
What else happened on Raw? Was there anything else worth talking about outside of Braun Strowman coming back and the draft just being
CM Punk trolling?
Oh yeah,
Drew McIntyre was hilarious.
Punk did a good job. Yeah, but that's Punk. He's always gonna do a good job on the mic. That's what he's here to do.
But can we talk about the cutoff shirt? I hated it.
You hate that he cut off the sleeves?
I'm just here to hate.
I like that shirt too. I was kind of salty he did that. I own that shirt. I was like, that's one of the cool part of the shirts is the cuff shirt.
Yeah, because he's me.
Sleeves.
He's me. He's getting in shape, and now he wants to just like show it off all the time. So he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna." Because he was like, "Oh, before you use it to hide." Now he's like, "Nah, gotta try to show off some of that."
But that's not a shirt you do that to.
I know. That's why I didn't like it. I was like, you still got a fucking black
sleeves.
Collar around.
Yeah, it looks just
so much hate.
It looks too
just
rushed.
real Chicago. That's all I don't know how else to say.
Yeah, real trashy. Real shameless of them.
So much hate.
Where's the Gallagher family?
Okay. Frank is it? I thought I heard Frank Thomas coming in my house. No, Frank Thomas.
I was like, Frank Gallagher. There you go. He's a drunk. Straight edge. What? That sounds foolish.
Straight Edge? Is that a new whiskey company that just came out?
Frank Gallagher beat CM Punk. That would have been an all-time episode of Shameless.
Man.
Oh, Shameless? That would have been great.
So, that was fun. I liked how they did that. What else on Raw that I cared about? Honestly,
Damien
it was just
keeps berating them niggas. He keeps berating them niggas.
Judging by the bruise on JD McDonough's face, he's out of here. He's done. He's all right. Done. I got a subhematoma on my face. I got to come out here looking like Phantom of the Opera for the next 3 weeks. All right. I've had enough. The man in the fucking iron mask. Like, he's over this.
To show up in a two-tone suit looking like Two-Face.
Right.
Facts.
Flipping coins. Heads, it's Raw. Tails, it's SmackDown. Like, oh God, this isn't good. Yeah, and they lost, and you should have seen the face when he got pinned. He was disgusted at Finn. Like, ugh.
So does Drew turn on the Judgment Day? Not Drew. Damien turn on the Judgment Day, or do they just get sick of his shit and turn on him?
Oh, they absolutely get sick of his shit and turn on him.
Yeah, that's how you gotta keep him a babyface.
Speaking of, I don't think he's a babyface.
Turn him,
but no, I think he just gets sick of them and says like, "You guys are losers." I think it's egomaniac, and that's how you cut them loose. I think you can get a babyface Finn now, and you're gonna get still heel Damien. That's what I think how it goes. But speaking of, and
then what about JD?
People sick
does
of
JD
people's
just
shit.
stay heel, or does Damien write him off TV by decapitating him?
Probably, and then he goes with Finn or something like that, or they start doing something together. I imagine either they start doing something together, or they end up at odds. So maybe JD is the first one to have enough of the shit, and that's how you turn JD into a face, and then Finn tries to stay around, and they have to have this epic matchup.
Okay.
Like the student versus the teacher.
Can I ask you this question, E-Ray? If Finn goes babyface, do they change his entrance music to Virtual Insanity?
No, I feel like they gotta play like some Craig David or
Def
something.
Rebel ain't gonna do that. They got that.
Can you feel me in?
Can you feel me in?
Monday.
Can you fit me in?
Can you feel me?
Can you fit me in? Yes.
Can you fit me in, mate?
You said you were queuing for a taxi, but you left all your money on the TV. Can you fit me in?
Can you fit me in? That's incredible.
Can you fit me in? Sign me up.
Can I ask
It
y'all a
writes
question?
itself.
Man.
Two things happen. Both are kind of pertaining to the same thing, but first we seen Maxine Dupree and her partner go against Indy and the Poison Pixie
Candace.
for like the 15th time.
Candace.
Yeah.
How did you feel about a tougher Maxine Dupree? Did y'all just pop you in your skivvies like, oh, it's just so intense?
Not really.
It's progressing as it should.
I get what they're trying to do as like
That's sick.
they slowly get ready
That's
for this
being dirty
full
talk.
turn to get the creeds over
it's
there.
progressing as it should.
But I don't know.
60%.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we can just hit the fast forward thing on this destruction and rebuild
Yes.
of Alpha Academy.
Please, because
Yeah.
I don't want to see the dark Alpha Academy. Just cut them niggas loose and let them do their own thing. Ivy Nile and all them, do your own thing. But the reason why he needs to call some backup is because mid conversation, he got his face kicked off by Sami Zayn.
That shit
That just
was
flexed on
so
him.
funny.
I was like,
Damn.
yeah.
I
Just
was like, yo, he kicked the shit out of that nigga. That shit was hilarious.
and didn't even acknowledge him. He didn't go talk. And that's what you.
No.
He just like stood there, showed the title, was like, "What up?"
Love Gangsta Sami Zayn.
Bam.
Love it.
I was like, that was hard. That was
Sometimes
hard.
you just gotta kick a nigga's face off. I love it. No Nicolas Cage.
Face. How many movies and TV shows can we reference in this episode?
This is an all-timer right now.
I think it's a challenge.
And I think it's because Dub is in on it too this time. Dub usually sits these out and lets us go crazy.
Because y'all be
but
going
Dub is
crazy with the
creating
horror
chaos.
movies, and now you got me with the Disney sequels. I'm trying to see if there's a first kid
Oh
too.
my God. Man,
Oh God,
it was, but the Mandela effect erased it.
facts.
Like the Shazam movie?
That Sinbad
With Sinbad?
movie, yeah.
That shit existed, goddammit.
Was it First Kid?
I was talking to my mom about that Shazam movie. She believes it too.
I don't.
She was like,
I remember Kazam because I love Shaq's terrible movies. Shaq Steele. He definitely had a whole. Why are we talking about this?
I'm a rapping
He
genie.
definitely had a whole fucking armor suit of
Steel
metal.
was
Come on,
wild.
Steel?
Yes, and his girl, like the love interest that wasn't really a love interest, is my best friend. I put her in a wheelchair.
I'm
with my
asexual
penis.
just like Dwayne will be in the
Right.
future.
I'm asexual. Big asexual black man.
I don't have girlfriends, just friends.
He definitely wanted to kablam her, but then she got blown up and lost her legs. But
He could have
Never
made her a robot.
Yo.
I said the quiet thing.
Yo.
Good kid. That's the name of this episode.
the not so quiet place.
Robo Girl.
Not so quiet,
Right.
place.
But that was
Fucking
Steve.
crazy.
Nah, that's not what Steve Urkel did when they made Urkelbot.
He was scary. That shit was.
That shit was
Oh, I'm thinking
That
about
shit
the Urkel
was-
dummy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Urkelbot was fucking terrifying.
That
No
Urkel
doubt.
dummy, that ventriloquist dummy was terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Whatever
Anywho,
that was.
I think we're on like 36 mentions thus far of things that are completely unrelated to wrestling. I don't know how much we can do with this, but this is what happens when you give us a shitty ass draft. We're going anywhere else but what we're supposed to be talking about. So let's go to something that we actually care about. NXT. I need to get.
We got a new tag team of big black niggas
that were crazy athletic, and they hurt us. So they gave them niggas a whole rebrand before. It went from like, yeah, we at the Yutters, and then I was like, oh, that was racist. Let's walk it back. Hey guys, this guy is the smartest, most athletic man, and guess what? He's starting to be a neuropsychologist as well.
There you go.
Like, good rebrand.
This is the quickest rebrand I've ever seen.
But they still came out with the Yutters.
They fixed that.
I was like, this is insane. And I was like, wait, this is not what y'all just gave me last week. Last week, y'all were
finishing each other's sentences.
Y'all was OTM North.
Pretty much.
But now, y'all came out like doctors with hands or some shit. Like, I don't know.
Doctors with hands.
It was like, he benches 452 billion pounds. He's the strongest person in NXT. But guess what? Not only that, he can throw a shot put for years. Like, wait, what does that even mean? Don't know.
Yo,
and
NXT might have found something getting the field athletes. they might have found their niche
immediately. Yeah. I was like,
yeah.
So that dude, I was like, he's so athletic. What's going on?
Listen, that was the biggest kip up I've ever seen in my life, and like not even like a barely.
The arena.
Not a barely. This nigga just went whoosh. I was like,
yeah.
Like a tidal wave.
It's like, what the
Dude did the jump and splash in the corner, almost jumped over the fucking ropes.
They was high.
With Gallows there. He almost jumped over Gallows, delivering that splash in the corner. Yeah. I was like, oh.
These two genetic freaks.
Like, I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, football niggas is cool, but y'all need to go get all them field athletes.
These track and field niggas? Different.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I'm sure they thought they had a unicorn with Oba, and now you see these niggas.
They're like,
nah, man.
Shit. We got to get them on TV. Hey, y'all two, just be a team together. I guess I don't know, but
there's a stable.
I was
out
like,
there.
oh, because look, this is why they were like, oh, football dudes are great, but their brains are mush. So by the time they get to them, they barely can like form sentences. Now these track and field niggas are geniuses because they ain't had no concussions. They've had 0 concussions in their life, like sub 1 maybe.
And then they do one event, and then they got to stay there the rest of the day, so they have to form conversations with other human beings. And y'all know how long track meets are.
And they have to still be strong and still work out, have a work ethic. So it's like,
you gotta be more disciplined to be just a field athlete and stay in shape, because it's just you. It ain't no. It's not really a team thing when you're a field athlete.
You're not competing against nobody looking next to you. It's just you out there.
2.1 million views of this nigga throwing this ball and chain into the future. Shout out to the track and field athletes, because
but what they don't show
they did them
is
proud.
When the shot put lands, it hits JD McDonough right in the face.
Oh yeah.
Reconstructive surgery. He is the man in the Iron Man.
Right after his reconstructive surgery from the fucking Super Bowl ring. That's what happens when he walks out the hospital.
They're like, hey, we're running out of iron for this nigga's big ass head. We can't do this again, guys.
They just have to start unleashing all the JD clones. It's the 6th day. Oh man, my face really hurts. Don't worry, we just got your backup yesterday.
We'll just make another.
We'll make another one.
Oh man, who cloned Tyrone McDonough?
I hate
another one.
Could you imagine if they took that movie out the hood and put it in Britain? Had Guy Ritchie directed?
Yep.
What's the spot that they all where everybody eats at in there? I can't remember.
Oh, the chicken spot.
Yes.
I can't think
that's
of
where
it.
everybody go. That's where they fucked up the chicken.
It'd be a fish and chip spot.
Bro.
The fish and chips.
It's in the chicken, bro. Stop eating the chicken, bro.
Nah, it'd be fish and chips, bro. Bro.
Yeah. It's in the bathtub, bro.
Right. There's always a guy in my knickers, and then there's always the prostitute, and then there's the bloke on the corner. Fuck, bro, you see it? Bangers and mash, bangers and mash. Crazy.
Oh,
Anywho.
the nigga they team up with is Ridge Holland.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Ridge Holland, man, I really despise Sean Spears.
Thank you.
I hate him so much. The Hatrix can't even. The Hatrix is shaking right now. Something's changing in the code. I hate him so much that I'm starting to enjoy Ridge Holland. I looked at Ridge Holland like, he's not so bad. I looked at Ridge Holland like, he ain't that bad. In comparison to Sean Spears, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you talk. I hate the way you dress.
That 10 is looking like a 2 now, man. Sad what happened.
Hate the little stupid patch on your head. Why don't you shave your head bald, nigga? What?
I hate that stupid scarf hoodie.
I remember
hate your scuddy.
When I was
right there, you go, scuddy.
Oh my god.
I remember.
No, it's been like a month.
When I was called a hater
2 months.
for calling him mid.
D-O.
People just said I was a hater. No,
man.
I was
everything about that gimmick is awful.
Mid.
It's not even
sucks.
mid. That's a fireable offense. He's so bad that, and he's enhancing people, but not even in like a positive way. It's just like, man, you just suck. I don't like you at all. Yeah, it's bad. Outside of that, yeah, I don't give a shit about that match. Ridge happened, but he looked cooler for some reason. Maybe because he was standing next to Sean Spears. I don't know, but
I think that's it.
That was a thing that happened. But more importantly,
the
Oba.
I was gonna say, is the curse of BA lifted?
No. Oba.
Lame.
Baby.
He beat up Ivar. He did some shit, beat up Ivar, and then you know who pops up? Who can walk again? His back is unbroken.
That's what I'm saying. Is the curse of BA lifted?
I think I owe someone an apology. That's what's happening here. 'Cause I kind of thought that was not a real injury when that happened. So Wesley,
5 months later,
you out there?
He had to relearn how to walk.
I couldn't have said it any other way. So my bad, Wesley.
Lieutenant Dan, you got real legs.
That was obviously a real injury. As E-Ray said, you got real legs again.
Shout out to Gary Sinise, man.
Who was also in the 6th day.
Yes, he was. And he's got real legs too.
Forrest
Lieutenant
Lee.
West, you got real legs. And he jumped out of the crowd and into the ring. And I was like, this is the most awkward standoff because you can walk again, but for how long? Nigga, you choosing to go against Obafemi?
He just pop up powerbomb Ivar with ease.
Yeah.
With ease.
Nah.
Terrifying.
Won't get me.
Wesley ain't taking out Obafemi. I'm sorry. That ain't happening.
I don't see it.
They would have been better off just to move him up the card. Truthfully.
Yeah, he probably.
Because let's be real, like
should
he's
be.
probably, if not 1, 2 of the best North American champions of all time, from the way his run went. That's deserving of being moved up the card. I mean, I know he likes that belt because, you know, it's the nigga American Championship. I totally get it. But they got a nigga. And that's a big nigga.
Yeah.
That's a big black nigga.
It is.
We got too many in the kitchen.
Quick question for y'all. Who are the 4 black champions of NXT? They said 4. I remember 3.
We got Oba, we got Trick.
No, not Oba. I said main title, NXT champion.
Like history?
Yes.
Trick, Mello, Keith Lee.
Keith Lee was the one. That's what I missed.
Who am I missing? Big E.
Damn
oh,
right.
yeah.
5 count,
Big
baby.
E.
5 count, Big E. Yeah, there we go. Well, I forgot about Keith Lee. He magically removed that from my mind with his wizardry. That's crazy.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Free, aka Free Illuminati, aka Young Freezer Burner, aka the Black Peter Parker, aka Poon Knight. And I want y'all to check out Blurs in the Trap, the new podcast with myself and my boy Dr. Jones, dropping in the Anotherverse every Monday. Come check us out. Get all your daily Blur content, nerd culture from a Black perspective. We got other pods doing it out there that we support, and we wanted to add a little bit of our own flavor to the mix. So check us out every Mondays in the Anotherverse. Peace.
Well, speaking of Keith
He was
Lee,
a double champ too.
he was, but his wife and her girls appeared on NXT television, and I was like,
she gotta join her good brothers.
Yeah, it tracks.
I have nothing positive to say. Like, not negative, but not positive.
Brother.
Yeah, she looked great.
Y'all down there doing
Shout out to
the
Mia
bid.
Yim. And shout out to all the hoes that just came into the ring and just started abusing. Y'all, what the fuck is happening?
Hands.
It was just a fucking chick fest. Like, Jada Parker came out and she was like, hey, I'm about to be women's North American champion. And I was like, okay, I can see it.
She has to learn to let other people speak and like kind of let their moments breathe a little bit.
Yeah, but she got a lot of that little black girl.
She do, but like she was stepping on everybody, and I was like, ooh.
I know.
Like, this
it's
only
so
works
good
if you
and bad
going
at
over.
the same time. Yeah, it's
Right,
so
you
good and
can't
bad
be
at
in
the
there.
same time.
Yep.
She's like,
You don't know how to control it yet. It's like before a mutant before they go to the school of Charles Xavier.
Gets thrown through a building by Juggernaut.
Exactly. I'm not even gonna comment on that. But yes.
before they make it to the school, they just get murdered.
Where's Professor Xavier? Why is my son being attacked by giant robots? What the hell is going on here?
Facts.
I'm
I would
a
never
mutant.
send
Why is
my
that
mutant
black man
child
walking
to
around
that
with
school.
future guns? What the fuck is going on at this school?
The fact
you're
that
not
they
even
got
like a real
sentinels.
mutant.
He has sentinels in his school to use and try to train against them kids. Even though they were mutants, they're still kids.
And not
wild
all
is
mutants
that?
are created equal. Some niggas just be like,
True.
oh, I got like spines that come out my face. That's
Right.
it, nigga. That's
Or
all I got.
I can bend spoons. I don't need to be fighting robots. Like, what could that do?
Morph could just turn into other people. That didn't do nothing. He still had to have a gat. He still needed a gun with him.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you, E-Ray, because you haven't started watching 97 yet.
Yeah, don't.
Okay. Yep.
Don't.
Yeah.
Because I'm starting. But in the original,
Yes, in the
X-Men
original.
95,
Yes.
he just had guns. He was like, I wear a leather
Professor
jacket.
Xavier,
And I can look
I
like
watched
people.
Magneto kill 45 people the other day. Now he's hunting my son? I don't care if the school's tuition fee. No. We going
Ridiculous.
home. We going home. It's a wrap.
Somehow we got from the Women's North American Championship to the Xavier Institute. This is a record. I don't know.
He said that he had to control her power.
Off the rails.
So how do you guys feel about them using the NXT Combine as a way to like kind of sort the order of who's going to be in this match?
I didn't get it. There was so many rules.
I didn't
I was just like,
understand it either, man.
I'll tune in when they got 6. Like I'm not following this shit.
So they used to
I don't watch Level
they
Up.
used to put the NXT Combine on YouTube, and it was just a literal combine. They were just showing off like how athletic everybody was down there. I watched it but last time I watched it, Montez Ford and them was still down there, so it was a while ago.
It's probably a little bigger.
But
of a
they
deal than I'd
they
imagine.
stopped putting it on YouTube, and I was like, man, I really like doing this. It motivated me to work out even more. But now they're using it to do this combine. Essentially, what Ava said is that I guess the winners of the combine are going to be the 6 who are going to be in the ladder match for the Women's North American title. Which begs the
That
question,
makes sense.
are they going to gimmick it up a little bit, or are they just going to let them go and then book it however it books?
Nah, they're definitely gimmicking it up. There's a plan for this title.
It's Jada Parker, right?
I mean, nah, she's not ready. As much as that would be
I
fun
agree she's not ready,
for me
but
and
she's
the internet. No, you're ready. I think there's a difference.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready now. No, I think Mia Yim, that's a good position for her, or for her to put like Lola Spice. Chalola Spice feels like she's kind of the best second tier ready person behind Roxanne, who already has a title, and Lyra, who just got called up.
Tatum?
Maybe.
Tatum Paxley?
Maybe, because she's floats around that mix of women's wrestlers.
The only reason I wouldn't say her is because since they're like organizing who's going to be it by a combine, it's kind of hard for me to believe that she's going to out combine Sol Ruka and Lola
right,
and Jada.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for them to say it's a combine tells you that they're going to have their most athletically gifted superstars in it. So that tells me Kehlani Jordan's going to be in it for sure. Jada Parker, Sol Ruka, Lola for sure. I'm trying to think.
But then those people wrestle some other people, because it's not just solely
what about Lash Legend? She's a
thing.
former basketball
Oh
player.
yeah,
She'll
Lash is
probably
going to be in it for sure.
We'll get to her in a moment.
Oh, we will.
I don't think Lash Legend is going to be in anything. Because
not in the combine.
No, I think I don't think you can do that with child.
What?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
What did you say?
So moving away from that, Trick Willie comes out in his best Final Boss Unlimited gear. He was, I promise you, he was like, "Oh, so Final Boss, I can."
There you go. You know the school of
You know the
Veins
password.
Was it
You know
on
the
sale?
password.
Was it on sale? That's the question.
I don't know. On sale for $3 million. Yeah, probably. Trick Willie came out, did his championship talk, giving the people what they need to hear, and then Lash Legend, the aforementioned, comes out looking like the goddess Nefertiti, and oh my God, she had an envelope in her hand, and she was telling, "It's okay, Trick. I like it." He said, "Girl, you want to take off all this gold and get to the chocolate inside." I was like, "Yeah!"
Wow.
It was great. It was so
it was getting
cringy, funny.
That promo, it was getting wild.
I loved it. I loved I'm like, this is so awkwardly, inappropriately great. I love this. This is so funny. It's like, I don't even like Reese's Cups. I like Kit Kats. So let me break you off. Yes!
Coming to break you
Let's
off.
go!
Coming to break you off. Yeah, yeah.
Coming to break you off.
Shout out to the Roots.
I was about to say, shout out to the Roots. And then she said, and then she said, well, your whole world is coming crashing down. And you know, the only time a woman ever has an envelope in her hand and tells you that your world is coming to crashing down is when. There's only two occasions.
You are the father.
That part.
Shout out
There
to
you
Maury
go.
Povich.
I was saying, because they ain't married. It's one of the two.
And she invited him on the Meta Lounge next week.
Oh,
Noam Dar's Maury Povich. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna be wearing the sweater.
Vision. I need it.
He's definitely gonna have on the sweater.
He said, girl, you need another piece of this chocolate. She said, Trick, you done left the baby in me.
Noam Dar.
I'll come. And she about to take his championship for child support. This might be the blackest fucking.
Is this where we at? This is like almost Attitude Era-esque booking, or at least Ruthless Aggression.
I love it.
It is.
It's pretty wild.
I'm like, wait, why is Trick Williams' first challenger about to be the U.S. judicial system?
Right, exactly.
He about to fight all of.
I don't know,
Oh
man.
my God, he got to fight the whole child
Depends on how much
support.
that NXT title's worth.
That's
They're gonna
crazy.
really care to have it or not.
That's crazy.
Oh wow.
Well, don't do our black champion like that. Ilya Dragunov got to beat up on everybody. This nigga got to fight the court system. That's bullshit.
Right. Exactly. Not shot.
What are you thinking, Dub? What do you think? I feel like I see Dub and the wheels are turning in his head. He's just like,
Does Trick get behind on child support and go to Tony D for a loan?
Oh shit. Wow.
And Tony D extorts him for a title shot.
That might just happen. You might
But
see
then-
that happen.
but he gonna be done overpaid, so then he can get his title back. It's gonna be crazy. I need to see where they're going with this.
Tony D tells
'Cause
Trick to lay down, I'll wipe your slate clean. And Trick's like, no, my kid can't see his dad lay down. I'm about to whoop that Trick.
And then she come out like, you better pay. The first person to pay child support to an unborn child.
Trick Willie.
Oh, God.
Oh. It's gonna turn from whoop that trick to pay that trick. Pay that trick. Pay that trick.
Oh,
That's gonna be wild. So we gotta watch that as that develops. But I think we are here at the last thing that was televised. The women's underground match.
That's
NXT.
made it sound inappropriate.
Oh, it wasn't inappropriate for you? I had to smoke a cigarette. I'm looking like that fucking Matthew McConaughey meme.
wow.
thoughts.
I need the thoughts. Natty looked great. I love Natty. I'm a Natty fan.
Same.
I love those Natty.
I thought the ending
Natty
was
lights.
hilarious. As Natty has the sharpshooter locked in, and then Shayna just like, fuck this, I'm about to go choke out your friend. I thought that was the funniest shit I've seen all week. I was like, this ain't supposed to be funny, but it's hilarious. Lola's seconds away from tapping out. Natty's looking like, yeah! Come here, bitch. Come here.
Yep.
Go to sleep.
That's the Shayna Baszler I know of.
It's like
Choking him out.
It's hilarious. Oh, man. And I'm so proud of
That's
Booker
great.
for not saying Buenas noches after Lola hit her with that kick.
Dude,
oh yeah, man.
show some growth.
Oh, yeah, man.
Buenas noches, señorita. Thanks. We needed that book. But we appreciate your
Show big
commentary.
Oh,
Pause. Okay. Thanks NXT. Spring Break-In was fun. Ridiculous, nonsensical, but fuck it. I enjoyed it. I'm a mark. I enjoy NXT and the shenanigans that they provide to us on a weekly basis. Things are still new, so we're gonna see things shake out. The last thing even to mention though, I thought was fantastic. Fallon Henley heel turn. Did not see that coming.
Cole cocked the shit out of Thea Hale. That made no sense.
And then walked past a bloody JC Jane was like, "What up?" JC Jane was just bleeding all over her breast and shit. Oh, help me. And then I'm like, all right. I'm like, Fallon about to. What's she about to? Oh, she did it. I was like, why? I'm like, damn, Thea can't keep no friends. Don't nobody like you.
No new
bitch.
friends, no new friends, no old friends,
No old friend, no friends, just no friends at all. Her only friends is Duke Hudson and her professor.
no friends.
That's crazy. The gym teacher,
no friends.
and your.
Zone. They know about it.
How are your only friends? Your gym teacher and your professor.
It's tough.
It's a sad state of affairs for Thea.
Definitely a straight A student.
No comment.
Facts.
Thoughts on the Fallon Henley heel turn or
Um,
JC Jane bleeding all over?
does she
herself?
reunite with Briggs of Anarchy?
Nah,
That's his old lady.
there's no reason.
I mean,
There's no reason for the heel turn, BA.
That was never established. Like
Fallon,
that was his lady.
Fallon Henley is looking more and more like Lainey Wilson. Shout out to If You Know, You Know. And I was like, all righty then. But yeah, I just want to say, because they got mad women heels. So like they don't really have they got like 3 faces. It's like Sol Ruka.
Well, a
Thea
couple of
Hale.
them left already. You got to think Blair Davenport gone, Kiana James gone, so they got to fill them spaces in.
But they got a heel champion. Like it's mad heels in NXT women.
I guess I get what you're saying.
Chalola
Ray.
Spice. There's
Chalola
like
Spice.
98% of the women are heels.
Jasmine Nix, JC Jane.
Yeah, they got to write that down.
What's her
on
name?
paper.
Ariana Grace. These are all heels. They got like 3 baby faces. Kehlani Jordan, Sol Ruka.
Gigi Dolan. That's it.
That's barely. She just burping and farting all over the place. So who knows what she done. Shout out to her though. That's a fun segment.
Oh, and Brinley Reese. Don't forget about her.
What the fuck is that?
Aru?
Hyper girl.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. I like
On
her.
this episode
She's
of
fun.
Black. Yeah, her.
Oh,
I gotta chill. I gotta chill.
Do we even have enough time for predictions?
Well, Backlash is only 5 matches.
Okay,
they keep it short and sweet.
So,
like we done with this episode.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
all right, hold on. Let me.
Such a professional. I'm not apologizing. I love this. I love being as random as fucking possible.
Yeah,
and y'all got to deal with it.
For it. Boy, oh boy.
We off the rails. I
They must have been
tell
worried
you,
about packing for France or something, because good lord.
because they was like, fuck this draft.
Right, for real. We gotta go overseas, y'all. Like,
Get this draft out the way so we can do that shit.
All right, guys.
All right.
Here we go. First match on this card. I'm gonna go bottom to the top. Randy Orton, Kevin Owens versus the
Rudy
Bloodline
Tutu.
in a tag match. Solo and his MFT. What does MFT stand for? Did we figure that out?
My family
Oh,
tree.
that's right. Motherfucking Tonga.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm
Solo and motherfucking Tonga.
All right.
Word.
I'm going Solo
going-
and motherfucking Tonga.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
can't debut
Trips.
Tonga and then have him lose in his first match.
No.
Because then he got get kicked out. You
Right.
lose, you lose, you
You
lose.
see what Solo all about, man. He acting like Leatherface, throwing on like suits and shit. Like,
That's
he
Terry
good.
Silver.
I heard y'all talking about it last week. Like, I was like, that's how like when Leatherface would go change clothes. That's what I was thinking about when I saw it. But I digress. But yes, I also will choose MFT and Solo. Hold it down.
47
You ready?
different mentions. I already said ditto.
did you?
I already
Okay.
agree. Clean sweep.
Yeah.
All right, next match on this card. The Kabuki Warriors versus our Black Queens for the NXT Women's Tag Titles.
Any question?
I feel like we're all going Black Queens here.
OBQ.
Yep.
We just everything's a fucking abbreviation.
Clean sweep.
OBQ.
All right, next on this card. Bailey.
Because what
Oh wait, huh?
Kabuki Warriors got trained. They went over to Raw.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
They got drafted.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kabuki Warriors went to Raw.
news to me, bro.
So guess what? They lose those belts. Not that it doesn't matter because they can go anywhere, but I think that's just what they want to do. They're gonna put some gold on your girl early, Jade Cargill, and then they're gonna have some shit to break it up. But continue.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Bailey versus Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton, triple threat for the women's title. BA, let me start with you.
That's my answer.
We
Gotta go Bailey retaining. No reason why she's gonna lose it to those two ladies right now.
All right.
I don't see it happening.
E-Ray, I know your answer is that we win, but
The fans.
who wins the match?
Me.
How many cigarettes are you gonna smoke after this match?
Oof. I need about 2 squallies and a fast break. I'm not talking Icept.
Shout out to the failed show.
Oh, he said the
We be
quiet
going
things
crazy.
out loud.
Love it. I have to shout it out.
I'm going with Bailey. There's no reason why she doesn't retain, but I want to see how this furthers the story because Tiffany and Naomi have had a few matches together already. I just want to see what happens from here. There's got to be some story shit that happens, but yeah.
Clean sweep for me as well. We can wrap this up real quick, guys. Damian and Cody are winning, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, easy.
Okay.
no reason why.
There's no difference in picks across the board.
This is a nothing pay-per-view.
Not a lot of backlash happening at Backlash.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
And well, according to Dub though, because we gotta watch this in 1965 Mason-Dixon time.
No, you nigga, you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You
So you
the one below the Mason-Dixon
He already
line.
felt
and
like one of the slave masters.
He wearing his black tee.
nigga.
yeah,
That's all.
It's you the one time traveling with Cable and Bishop, not us.
Oh, you're right.
Eastern Standard over here, brother.
Yeah. Noon start time.
Yeah.
No,
Brunch and Graps over
I'll
here,
be watching
brother.
it like 3:00 p.m.
In 1985.
Central Standard the next day. Like, I don't know when that's coming on. Gene!
I mean, I will say, like,
All right.
this is better than when they're, like, in Australia or Saudi or something, where they're like, yeah, catch it the next day. What? Huh?
Yeah.
Or 3.
All the steam is lost.
8 p.m. in Saudi.
No.
9:30
Stayed
2
up for
days later
Aust-
because of the international dateline. If you don't understand time zones, ask Hogan, brother.
He has his own. Different from the rest of the world.
400 days in a year, brother. A lot of rotation.
Can we just agree this is kind of like a nothing pay-per-view?
Oh, 100%.
It is. It's an
This
excuse
just
for
an
them to go to
excuse
France.
For them to go over
Yes. It's just an excuse to expand the global footprint, brother. The global domination of the E. We reign
That's it.
supreme.
there. Yeah, don't
24
be
inch
surprised if
pythons
La
all over your
Resistance
chest.
shows up for some random reason.
Like what?
You don't remember them niggas?
Yeah.
No,
The French
I thought
tag team?
you were talking about the full-blooded Italian.
Rene
Tony
Dupree.
Pizza.
Rene Dupree and Sylvain Grenier.
That's a possible future BA show episode.
Tony
The
Pizza.
18 iterations of the FBI. VA the Wise Man
Nah,
show.
that-
It's a me, a Tony
That
Pizza.
sounds like a good episode.
Right.
FBI versus the family.
BA and the Wise Man investigate the FBI.
That's what exactly. There's just a lot I didn't know about in that whole.
Tony
anyways.
D'Angelo
He's the future.
and the
FBI.
family versus Tony Pizza.
Yeah, they
Tony
should.
D'Angelo.
Tony Pizza. Tony D'Angelo versus Tony Pizza. That Luigi Mozzarella guy, whatever the fuck his name is, or Luigi Primo.
Luigi Mozzarella.
Luca Constantino versus Johnny Stromboli.
Oh my God, it's so racist. Chicken Marsala versus
Johnny Rigatoni.
Johnny Rigatoni. Bobby Cannoli versus Johnny Rigatoni. In a no holds barred, all you can eat pasta match at Olive Garden.
Unlimited breadsticks.
Right. The spirit of Virgil hovers amongst the room.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shout
Boys
out to
and
Larry
girls.
Lasagna.
The special guest referee.
Oh, Larry
If you've
Lasagna
enjoyed
versus
this-
Charlie Carbonara.
I thank you. If you didn't enjoy this, I understand, but it's okay. Come see us next week. Go listen to all 136 episodes before
I
this.
promise you
Right,
they're better.
please.
Or they
They're
might be
better.
worse because this was a lot of fun.
Whatever you like, we're here for it. But just remember, they fuck with us heavy in Mumbai and other parts of India. They fuck with us heavy in Italy, and I'm not talking about Giovanni Vinci. They fuck with us heavy all across the globe, brother. 400 revolutions and counting, because that's
Yes.
how much we're so good at this shit that we got to time travel back in time to give y'all more pods. But
Damn.
if you ever ever in your mind wanted to support the greatness that is Let Me Book Pod and the fellas, please go to letmebookpod.com/shop and go get you a t-shirt, go get you some hoodies, go get you some stickers, go get so much shit. We just got merch. We're Merchomania. Go have yourself a ball, and things are changing and coming along in the future, so be ready for that. Also, patreon.com/letmebooktheterritory. Go sign up. We are creating content, and we are giving y'all full video and other things coming very soon, and we love the support from you guys. We fuck with y'all, so fuck with us. Other than that, guys, I think they know by now where they can find us. BA is the faceless man of the Instagrams. Dub is just a fucking ball of filth everywhere you see him. ADub122, and that ain't a zero, brother. It's disgusting. And then, wherever you want to find me, just find me. Find me in the trap, like Young Jock.
Going down.
Motorcycle dancing, bitch ass. It's always going down. But guys, this has been another episode, one of maybe the wildest, of Let Me Book the Territory. And I've ran out of words, so
what can I say except you're welcome?
bitch, we out of here.